Good morning, morning. Happy Friday. Today is Friday, August 15th. It is 7:46 a.m. Central Time. A little late to get into my desk today. Had to hit the gym. It is what it is. Um, so I looked at news pretty quickly. It looks like we had retail sales come in slightly less than forecast and previous. And then I think there was some import numbers that were slightly positive. And then I think there's a Fed speaker right now, and he's saying, don't overreact to all the PPI numbers and everything, and just kind of be cautious. And then I was also looking at SPX big option order flow that expires today. And so it looks like anybody who put $500,000 in premium in an option on the SPX that are expiring today, it's like 57% are bullish. And so I think a lot of more money is expecting us to close really kind of where we are in the 6,500. So I think they're kind of already in the money or making or being above that. So we'll see what happens. Um, so that's kind of just an interesting data point. So looking at the charts, let me just look at the daily really quick, and we'll close that. For some reason, my computer's running a little slow, and I have a replacement coming, but it's having problems. Um, And so we can kind of see all the key levels that we'll remark over the weekend here. Um, yeah, so we had a nice pullback here. And so into this key level, which was that high of that last previous all time high, bounced back up and it's holding above it, closed above it, which is good. Pre market looks like we're holding above it and opening green on this candle. So let's see how we open during regular trading hours. But for me, this feels bullish. I mean, this is obvious. For me, this is an obvious support level, this 23,852. um, we can kind of push higher and just kind of sweep the pre-market high, and that would be a good trade for me. Be done for the week. But this looks pretty bullish on the daily for me, so that is a good, I guess, a good look there on the 1 hour. Yeah, my computer is super slow. I'm going to restart it after this. So regular trading hours, yeah, this is regular trading hours. So it looks like there could be, just given on the afternoon, right? We closed on the lows there. So depending if we break that and we can't hold this level, like this yellow line, this 23850 ish, like this is, you know, my line in the sand. Like if we get below this and we really stay heavy below it, hey, like I will short longer term or not shorter term down here potentially. But if we can hold it, I think we kind of go back up. So it's a little bit mixed with the clouds there. So I think maybe some near term volatility below the yellow line. But if I were to bet, I think we close above the yellow line. So more longer term. We're towards the end of the day, but who knows? Maybe we flush all the way down and get all the way down to this level. Anything's possible. And so there's that. So I think short term, I'll be a little bit mixed. If we look at just pre market, I'm just curious on the 1 minute really quickly here. So if we look at the levels here, so I like this one. I'm going to mark this really quickly. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, why is my computer so slow right now? Um, all right, so it's previous day close. I kind of like this. I'm going to mark kind of this area, this 2925, let's call it. Nice round number, maybe 2926. We'll mark that, sync this one globally. I'd be interested to see what price does if we kind of push back up there at the open. We've tested this low here, this pre-market low twice, or one, two, three, four times. So let's see if that holds. So that'll be an interesting level. It will come out on the charts later, but I'll just go ahead and mark it here. Mark that. We'll sync you globally. So that'll be interesting. And then you get your previous 4 hour high, which will show up on the charts anyways. And then here's your previous 4 hour midpoint. So if you're into that whole like premium discount model type stuff, which I kind of follow. It's more of just good reference points. And so we're kind of in the discount of the previous 4 hours. So we'll see if we keep going lower, or if we can get above there and close above, which would also be, if we can close above it and above this previous day close, that would be obviously green. Um, so yeah, I mean, I think obviously you can't really fight with the daily. It's still bullish. The SPX options that are expiring today are also mostly bullish, 57% more premium towards bullish. Um, so that's fine. I'm open to both sides. Like there could be like some short term short scalps there. I don't think I would trade into the afternoon. I think I'll be done just by the morning. So I'm just going to look for something that's easy. I am open to both sides. We'll see if we sweep either of these interesting levels and just see what happens. But yeah, if we can't break previous day close and all that, we can fall over really quickly. Maybe test the pre market lows. That would be a great trade. If we push up strong and get above this midpoint, and then really kind of push green, then maybe we go for the previous 4 hour high. That's also a good trade. I don't know what happened here, but I'm gonna definitely watch this breakdown point from pre-market, which coincides with that level that I drew and also previous day close. So let's just see how price reacts there, and then just see how we go. So yeah, I will be back on Sunday just for kind of the weekly prep and getting ready for next week. But yeah, that is it, and hope everybody has a good trading session. Thank you.